That works. I don't care how we do it.
Yeah.
Shit, then I need my other phone.
I'll give you that one. Welcome to Stoopid Movies, where we watch a film you don't have to.
Yes, and this week we watch a movie! Which is what we usually do. And we are in our...
What we always do. That's what we do.
That is what we
We're
do.
a movie review show.
That's a good point.
So this week, what did we watch?
Today, we watched...
I watched it yesterday.
Well, okay. Today we are talking about House of Fears from 2007.
Do you not have this?
I don't. Okay. Here we go. House of Fears, 2007, not rated, 86 minutes long.
Hey, you were right.
Right.
Who was in it?
This,
Who made it?
Well, this was directed by Ryan Little.
Yep.
And this starred Corey English.
Yes. Who we love from Holliston.
That's right. And a bunch of other people. We got excited to go into haunted house. And what happened? What?
So this movie was about a couple of teenagers who are at a party, and the party's kind of lame. And so they decide they're going to a haunted house that a friend of theirs works at. But so he lets them in, and the haunted house is based around your greatest fears. So they've got like pretty lame fears, darkness and knives and things.
Clowns.
I'll give you clowns. Clowns are scary.
Scarecrows. So,
yeah, being buried alive in sand.
Right.
Is a very specific fear. And then there's this demon statue that starts bringing all their fears to life and actually starts killing them off.
All right. So, what did we like?
I like the location.
Yeah.
The haunted house, this might be one of, it's maybe not the best, but it's one of the better takes place in a haunted house amusement area.
Yeah, I'm with you. The whole setting, they did a great job, and it makes me wonder if it's an actual haunted attraction house, because it's pretty elaborate. I mean, they had different rooms, based on these fears and stuff, and they do a great job. There's a lot to it. It looks authentic. And it's just neat. It gives you a great atmosphere to go with that, and it is. And most of the movie, aside from the first 15 minutes, takes place in this haunted attraction. It's dark and eerie. The way they shot it, I just like it because it was dark. It was dark, which is how it would be. I mean, not dark to where you can't see. But it's just,
you could see, but it was dark.
The atmosphere, right? It's just that I liked it a lot.
I hope you're going to leave all of that in the edit. With that, I actually kind of liked that at a few points they were behind the scenes, so to speak. So, like, you could see the back of the wall.
Yeah.
Like, the plywood up and the studs and everything. I thought that was pretty cool. That was a cool little... And that was how they eventually escaped.
I thought acting was pretty good.
Yeah.
All the way around. Nothing great, but I love Corey English. She is great.
And we're kind of biased.
I thought it was kind of funny that they put... Corey English's character was like the nerdy, unattractive stepsister.
Right.
Which is weird.
Dude, I thought this movie had an awesome 90s feel to it.
Okay.
Like, it felt like a late 90s horror movie.
I could kind of see that,
for coming out in 2007 is pretty impressive.
I like that there's a variety of fears that they utilize.
Yes.
Which leads to a variety of different killers and villains, which I thought was cool.
That's fun.
You get a scarecrow, you get a clown, you get... like we said, not constipation. Claustrophobic.
Death by constipation. That'd be awesome. One of my notes that I had was death by sand.
Yeah, that was
That's cool, man. I don't remember seeing that before.
No, I like the clown.
The clown
was creepy. He was probably my favorite villain. That and the scarecrow. But the clown, just the way they made him look, was like a demon-type clown, which was neat, It's creepy.
One of the things I thought that worked really well, since it's in a haunted house amusement attraction, there were cool jump scares that made sense why they were there. This is what I would call lightweight horror.
I was going to say
like, for someone in their early teens.
Right.
This movie, had we seen this when we were... like your daughter's age,
right?
It probably would have been a lot more scary.
Oh yeah, see that's kind of what I had, not as a dislike per se, but that it is horror light.
Yes,
it's not scary or anything.
No, this isn't a super, not for us jaded old men.
But it hits that vibe and atmosphere,
and I liked it because the world needs more horror aimed towards that age group,
right? like gateway drug.
Yeah, exactly. That's how, those are the kind of movies that got me into horror movies.
Right.
So I liked it for that. That's all I had.
Okay. Yeah, so we got stuck in this haunted house, and we didn't like it. We weren't a fan. So what did we not like?
You go first.
I'm trying to think here.
Okay, well, I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first. Give me a second here.
Teenagers are annoying. And the teenagers in this movie were realistic teenagers, which means they annoyed the piss out of me.
In the story of the two sisters, kind of how it plays out, I mean, it was fine enough, but it was just kind of like,
kind of cliche.
Don't really care.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't buy Corey English as the ugly, nerdy stepsister. I just can't buy. Like, maybe the nerdy part I could buy. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, I can get behind that. But they, the beginning setup was, her stepsisters picking on her about how ugly she is. And I was like, I can't buy that.
Yeah. You mentioned the jump scares and stuff, and they fit for what they were, but I think it needed more.
There was one greatest fear that, I swear, it was just Voldemort with a hammer. Like, if you've seen any Harry Potter, you know what Voldemort looks like. The bald dude with the hammer running around. Yeah, it was like, you're not scary.
Okay, my biggest pet peeve with this was most of the kills were off screen.
Yeah, pretty much all of them.
Pretty much all of them. I mean, a few of them were kind of, the sand was unique and stuff, but most of it was kind of, you see the aftermath.
And that was my big thing too. There was no gore, really. There was no nudity. I don't understand why this was rated R. This should have been a PG-13 movie.
Yeah, I could see it. Yeah.
And I don't get why it was rated R or not rated.
Right.
I don't understand. It didn't have enough to it to justify that higher rating.
Yeah, it was missing something. I feel like I'm saying that a lot lately, but it was just missing something. And then, I don't know, does that make sense? I don't know. But no, it's a it's a nitpick, not really dislike. It's just okay. Well, that's it, I guess, for me.
Well, just wrap it up.
Let's just wrap it up like a mummy.
I've crumpled my notes.
You crumpled.
Crumpled. So, what do you think overall, man? We'll come in and we'll chat.
2 on however many of you. No one.
0.
Yeah, this was one I've been wanting to see. We finally did. I figured this was a good time of year to check it out. Yeah. Even though it wasn't really Halloween, I still liked the vibe, the atmosphere. I thought they executed it fine. Acting was fine. Characters were okay for what they were. I like Corey English. Needed more punch. Needed something more. Needed more gore. More impactful jump scares, maybe. I don't know. Just needed something. It's horror light. So for me, that's meh. But I liked it. For what it is, I dug it. I thought it nailed it. I'm not rambling. Thank you, Adam. That explains everything. But I dug it. I would say it's worth a watch. It's not great by any means, but it's not bad. I'd say this is above average for me. I'm going to go 5.5 out of 8.
Wow. All right.
Is that wow as in, wow, that's higher than I thought?
Wow.
Okay.
That's a wow. Yeah, pretty much everything you said. It was okay. It wasn't great. It's not the best haunted house attraction movie I've seen, but it was better than Haunt.
No. No! Which we will be doing soon, folks.
So it got an extra half point for Corey English. It was fun. It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. I think this should have been rated like PG-13. Like it wasn't. It was less scary than Poltergeist, and Poltergeist was PG-13.
Right.
So, sure. Like, I don't understand
that was ratings. In the 80s, though.
I don't understand the ratings. It makes no sense to me. 4.5 out of 8.
Wow.
I know, right?
That's shocking to me. I thought you were going to be higher.
No.
Wow.
It was fun for what it was.
But really,
it didn't really...
It's mediocre. Yeah, it's middle of the road. I had... apparently more fun than you did, which is kind of surprising to me for some reason.
Yeah.
But speaking of Holliston, I'm going to say this because Corey English is awesome. Adam Green's awesome. It is on Shudder now. So if you have not seen it, please go watch it. Put it on repeat. Let Shudder know that you love it so we can get a 3rd season
finally.
That
would be great. I would love to finally get season 3.
So please do it. If you like horror, you will love that show if you haven't seen it. If you like what we are doing on this stupid movie show.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe. Comment below. Let us know. Give us a thumbs up if you saw this movie. Let us know what you thought. You can follow us over on the Instagram at Stoopid Movies, at the Horror Punk, at Dr. Sketch Turner. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/Stoopid Movies. Or if you want to email us, you can. At StoopidMovies@Outlook.com. Before you says some BS, I'm out.
I really got nothing on this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Oh, before we go, get a boner in a haunted house, take a picture of it, and send it to Rob, I guess.
Dang, dude. No, I don't want it.